About 2 years ago, a lot of different things happened, but I went through a major change in my life because I went through a divorce. It was painful no matter what, because you never really enter into a relationship just counting on it not lasting. And I didn't really know whether or not I was going to be able to keep my home. That was scary.
It was like when she was going through something, I felt it, and I would just immediately start to pray for her.
She's the type of person that will come up to you and give you the best hug in the whole wide world.
When you have someone in your corner who's able to help you walk through some things and show you which emotion is the right emotion and which is not, and which is the right decision and which is not, is very important.
These people have seen me through the best of times and the worst of times, and they've been there praying for me, praying with me. We are very, very close, all of us. It was very important to have this kitchen built because it symbolized the newness of my life. It symbolized a new beginning.
It's cheery, it's bright, and just something that she can call her own.
I think I heard of Artisan from my neighbors downstairs. I went there looking for appliances, and I met Julia, and she was just so sweet. She seemed to have a feel for what I was trying to do with the kitchen. It was like it was the first sign that everything's good, everything's gonna be okay.
I think she did a good job. The kitchen is beautiful, just like she is.
Welcome to my home.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
When Krista came, I was telling her I was a Southern girl and I liked Southern food, but I told her I was also open to something different.
So I was like, wow, let's bring down south back home here and bring your friends around the table.
I'm interested in knowing what's good to cook, what tastes good.
I would like to learn a little bit more about healthy cooking.
To learn something new that I can actually take home and experiment on my family.
So I was eager to participate.
I decided to do something that she's going to be able to make. That was catfish, and it was just beautiful. Rather than the collard greens, we did the beet tops.
A lot of people don't know what to do with the top of the beets, they throw them out. What we did, we took them, added it to the pan, then we finished it with a little crisped pancetta for presentation.
I had to have some cornmeal in there.
We made polenta today. We cooked it in a pan, fried it in butter. Then we layered it with some caponatina and arugula, seasoned with olive oil and honey. It was out of this world.
We had a ball.
Martha, now we're going to make some roasted beet tops. Anytime's a good time to have a root vegetable like roasted beet tops. Most folks take the actual beet and they use it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual tops, the greens, and we're going to saute that. So we're going to start with just a little bit of 100% butter here. We like to use butter. And we're just going to roll that around till it gets smelted. Okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to add some fresh chopped onions.
I learned how to caramelize onions the correct way, so I will be doing that from now on with other dishes.
We added the chopped beet tops to it, let it simmer down. We added some chicken stock. We added a little fresh ground black pepper. Then we finished it with a little crisped pancetta for presentation. The second dish was fried white beans. We sauteed some fresh garlic. We added the beans to it. We got it to a nice crusty finish, added some fresh parsley on the top. Delicious.
Today I had 2 assistants to help me out with our catfish. We started out with Elfrida. She helped me out cutting out the jalapeno peppers. We took all the seeds out. That's the fire, the membrane. We oven roasted our red peppers, peeled everything away, put it in the food processor, and we had a nice roasted red pepper puree.
Ooh, those roasted peppers. I didn't know how to do roasted peppers. I'm not a pepper person. But boy, when she opened that up and it was like, it was delicious.
I learned to make the sauteed fish in a totally different way. Instead of using all the flour and all that oil, she just used some light lemon juice, cornmeal mixed with the Cajun spices. I mean, it was just so simple.
We seasoned that fish up good and sauteed that in a hot pan with just a simple canola oil, 3 minutes per side. Off it goes. Clean that pan out. I added some butter, sauteed out some shallots, added those jalapeno peppers, deglazed it with a bit of white wine, finished it with a bit of heavy cream. I reduced that sauce down, finished it with our roasted red pepper puree, a bit of lemon, salt, and pepper.
She worked that catfish. She worked the catfish. It was top notch.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Don't sing, just cook. Let me tell you, I love Marco. I do. I love Marco, but I am so glad he's a chef and not a singer.
I really thought I had a good voice, and she told me to stick to my day job. I really like that song, too. Barb, today we're going to make polenta. Have you ever made polenta?
No.
Polenta is cool. It's like a gelatinous cornmeal. And we're going to go over to the stove and start it.
Okay, good.
Come on over. Join us. You bring a pot of water to a boil, 6 cups, and you add a cup and a half of cornmeal. You actually just whisk it. Then you season it with some Romano cheese, crushed hot pepper, and some butter. Once it's thickened, pour it out on a tray and let it get firm. It takes about 20-25 minutes. Then you cut it out with a cookie cutter and pan fry it in some whole butter. We're gonna take a PVC pipe and we're gonna layer it. We put it right in the bottom. And we put about a teaspoon of caponattina, which is an eggplant and tomato spread. We layered the arugula, and the dressing was honey, olive oil, and lemon. It just takes it right over the top. It's so fresh and crisp. It's like washing your hair. Stack, rinse, repeat. And we just built it up a couple high and pulled the PVC pipe off so they kept its shape. It was really cool. So Barb, after all this hard work, what do you say? You come dine with me?
Yes.
This looks great, huh? Good.
Delicious.
I love the peppery, the
Let's
sweet.
eat it all.
Let's do it.
How did I like the meal? It was just fantastic.
The fish wasn't heavy, it was light, it was fluffy, it was delicious.
I feel like it was an honor to be here and to be in the presence of such wonderful chefs.
They are excellent in their own right, but yet, you know, they're still humble and it's easy to work with them.
And it was delightful to be with my friends.
It felt like home. It felt like just a warm family gathering.
It really meant a lot.
I really think it's just a symbol of the greater things that's in store for me. I think that God has given me this to let me know that this is just the beginning, girlfriend. I got some great things in store for you. This is only touching the tip of the iceberg. You just hold on to your seat and just see what I got in store for you.
Come dine with me, Western New York.